So I'm going to do it, yeah, after our lesson. Okay.
All right, I did homework.
You didn't do the homework. Okay, you will have to do it spontaneously now, right? You will have to
Yes, me
read.
too. I'm just watched the recording yesterday. Yes.
All right, all right. So, ladies, that means the last weekend of summer treated you well. Okay, so let's start with the adjectives, with the strong adjectives. And I'm going to tell you a usual adjective, and I will ask you to try to remember the strong adjective, okay? So, Erin, for you, happy.
Thrilled.
Thrilled, very good. Natalie, for you, frightened. Frightened.
I don't remember. Frightened. What is it?
Напуганный.
Okay. You didn't help me.
Terrified.
Terrified. Yes.
Natalie, then for you.
Okay.
Big. Big.
Big? Huge, maybe.
Huge. Very good. Erin, for you, angry.
Furious.
Very good. Okay, Natalie, bad.
Disgusting. And
Yeah.
awful, not.
Terrible, awful also.
Terrible. Yes.
Erin, for you, my favorite word, beautiful.
1 second. Gorgeous.
Yeah, but the first is gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Gorgeous. Okay, gorgeous.
The first is g, yeah, sound good. Gorgeous. Right. Natalie, for you, good.
I don't remember.
Okay. Erin, maybe you can help.
Yeah, wonderful and excellent.
Excellent. Very good. Okay. Natalie, is in for you, small?
Tiny.
Tiny, yes. Erin, and for you, tired?
It's exhausted.
Exhausted. Very good. Very tired, exhausted. Okay, and let's look at some other extremes, yeah, which were supposed to be your homework, but we will check them out right now together then. Okay, I don't think we will have a lot of new ones, but let's see if any. Okay. Like that. So, ladies, have a look. We've got here 8 sentences, and we will need to match the words to their synonyms, but to strong or weak forms. Natalie, take sentence 1.
It's freezing outside today. It's weak. It's cold.
It's cold. You're totally right. So freezing is a strong adjective. Weak one is cold. That's totally right. Okay, Erin, take the second example.
When the sun is out, it's absolutely boiling.
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 What would mean boiling? What do you think? It's also a strong adjective, boiling. When the sun is shining, how is it?
I need choose from what?
From here, from this table, because I have boiling in this list.
Okay. Sun is out.
Right.
It's cold.
No. When the sun is out, it's the opposite.
Oh, it's hot.
Hot, yes, boiling. It's hot. That's right. Good. Natalie, take the third one.
When he heard I was leaving the company, she was shocked. Shocked.
What would shock?
Shocked, surprised.
Yes, that's right. Surprised.
Surprised. Yes.
Yeah. That's right. Surprised. Okay. It didn't take the
second. Surprised. Number 4. Yeah. Wow, these buildings are Enormous.
Enormous. Yeah, enormous. So
Maybe ancient.
no, it's a good try, but what else can it be? Enormous. Have a look. This, for example, these houses are enormous.
Interesting, maybe.
Big. Yes, enormous means very big.
Uh,
Enormous. Okay.
Yes, so enormous is big. Cool, Natalie, go on.
5, yes.
Mhm.
This place is so ancient. Imagine the people who used to sit here.
Mhm.
It's old.
It's
Ancient,
old, yes.
very, very old.
That's right. That's right. Very, very old. Agree. Ancient. Good. It didn't go on.
the news today was harmful. I was really upset.
Mhm.
Um, of course, it's bad.
Yes.
Uh,
Awful. is bad.
yeah, harmful is
Yes.
bad.
Right. So now, ladies, we know actually 3 synonyms for the word bad. Yes. Terrible, awful, and about food, disgusting also. Right. Okay. Natalie, what's next? Number 7.
They found the presentation fantastic. So,
Fascinating.
okay, yes. Fascinating. Fascinating. I think it's interesting. Fascinating. Yeah.
Yes, you're totally right. Interesting. Okay, Erin, the last one is for you.
She was delighted
You're
with
delighted.
delighted with her gift.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see.
Ага, okay, one moment. Все поехало, правда, ну окей. Угу.
Uh, delighted.
Yes, one moment.
Maybe happy.
Yes, totally right. Delighted is happy. Totally right. Yes. And I'll show you the table so that you have all the words, yeah? Mm-hmm. Here we are. So here are all the words in pairs, yeah? Have a look. Freezing is a strong adjective for very cold. Boiling means very hot. Shocked means very surprised. Enormous means very big. Ancient means very old. Awful is very bad. Fascinating is very interesting. And delighted is very happy. Okay. Do you want a screenshot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I take notes.
Okay, that's perfect. That's perfect. In a second, yes, as you said, you'd like it, I'll send it. Anyway, if you need a screenshot, download it from the chat, please. In a second, yes, it will be there in a second. Okay, and now let's try one more thing for these adjectives. Okay, I've got 6 sentences here. You'll need to choose the word, but a strong adjective, yes, which suits here best. Erin, take the first one.
I'm not going to eat there again. The food
Mhm.
was disgusting and it was expensive.
Disgusting, it's a good one. Disgusting. What else suits here?
It's about strong word.
Yes, only strong adjectives. Try to use strong.
Maybe terrible,
Terrible, very good. And from today, very bad.
awful,
Awful. Awful. Very good. Yes. Natalie, take the second.
She was delighted.
Yeah.
And maybe thrilled.
Yeah, I also think so. Thrilled is good.
Thrilled.
With her present, yes, it was exactly what she wanted. Delighted suits best of all. Good. Aiden, the third.
the book is fascinating.
Fascinating. Listen to me. Fascinating.
Yeah, fascinating. I couldn't put it down. You must read it.
Okay. Fascinating. The letter C is silent here. Yeah. So let's say it all together, ladies. Fascinating.
Fascinating.
Fascinating. Very good. Beautiful. Right. Natalie, the fourth.
The house is enormous. There are more than 5 bedrooms.
Yeah, that's so cool. Enormous, very, very big. Yeah. Good. It in the fifth.
It's a Friday in here. Let's put the heating on.
No, let's put the heating on so it's very cold.
Bowling?
No, very cold.
Very cold now.
Yeah. So what is very cold again, please? Repeat the adjective.
Very cold is freezing.
Freezing.
Freezing, yeah.
Freezing.
Sorry, freezing.
Freezing. That's right. Very cold. Natalie, what's next?
That dress is gorgeous. I bought it so long ago, but I love it.
Okay, so long ago, what is that?
Very long time ago.
Okay, so it's something very old.
Ancient. Okay.
Yes, ancient, right? So I bought it long time ago, but I still love it. Ancient doesn't have to be, 100 years. Yeah, it's not exactly so, but very old, ancient. Yes. Okay, good. So, Natalie, once again, what is very hot?
Boiling.
Okay, Irina, and what is very cold?
Freezing.
Yes, and very surprised, Natalie.
Fascinating. No. Shocked.
Irina, and what is very big?
Enormous.
Oh, Natalie, what is very old?
Ancient.
Ancient, right. Irina, and what is very interesting?
Fascinating.
Okay, and Natalie, what is very happy?
Delight.
It's thrilled, yes.
Thrilled.
Irina, and what was very bad?
Awful.
Awful, terrible, yes, disgusting. Right. Okay. Now, ladies, I'm going to show you some nouns, some ideas. Okay. What do? I will tell you these words with a usual adjective, not strong, usual. For example, an interesting journey. Natalie, say the same using strong adjective. A very interesting journey, you say?
Fascinating journey.
A very fascinating, a fascinating journey. Yeah. Good. A bad meal, Irene.
A disgusting meal or terrible.
Very good. Irene, choose for Natalie, use usual adjective plus a noun.
A good food for Natalie.
Good food. Natalie.
Excellent food.
Good. Okay, Natalie, go on.
Okay, car.
You just say an adjective.
Old car.
Old car. Okay.
Ancient car.
Right.
Our teacher. Angry, our teacher.
Когда our angry teacher.
Our angry teacher.
Okay.
Okay. Our furious teacher.
Good. Okay. Natalie, go on.
Okay. Beautiful teacher.
Mm-hmm.
It's gorgeous teacher.
This teacher. Good. Next.
Balcony. I don't know.
Большой был.
Maybe big balcony
Ага.
Big, enormous balcony.
Very good.
or
Or
anything else.
Ага. Good, good.
it's from previous class here.
Yes.
Do you know you know this word?
Huge, huge, yes,
Yeah, huge balcony. Good.
of course.
Natalie, your turn.
Okay, bad nightmare.
Oh, wow.
What is nightmare?
Ночной кошмар.
Oh,
A bad nightmare.
terrified nightmare.
Okay, could be, but Natalie said bad nightmare.
Okay. Awful, terrible, and disgusting.
Yeah. Disgusting, maybe not, because disgusting is usually about food.
About food, okay.
Terrible, awful nightmare. Right. Okay.
Okay, a happy experience.
Mm-hmm.
Happy experience, delighted experience,
Okay, delighting.
delight.
Anything else, Natalie?
Thrilled.
Yeah, but have a look when you have ed, then you describe your feelings, not experience. Yeah, so then you say thrilling.
Okay, thrilling experience.
Okay.
Natalie, your turn.
Okay, just a moment. Surprising movie.
Угу.
Shocked movie?
Тоже shocked, это он не сам же шокированный.
Shocking.
Shocking, very good. Shocking.
Shocked movie.
Okay.
Okay. Bad wedding dress.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Unfortunately.
yes. Awful wedding dress.
Okay, so upsetting. I was hoping for gorgeous wedding dress.
Yeah.
Okay, certainly go on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Just just a second.
Mm-hmm.
A second. Okay, let it be cold garden.
Cold garden, okay. It is
Oh, frozen garden?
freezing, yeah.
Freezing, yes. I'm sorry.
Freezing garden.
Old village.
Mm-hmm.
Ancient village.
Yes, cool.
Okay. Oh, I know. My best tired friend.
My best tired friend. Okay, is the friend looking too much?
Exhausted friend.
Yes, my exhausted best friend.
Best friend.
Good. Okay.
Okay. A good clown.
Oh, a good clown. Okay.
Oh, good clown.
Good.
Excellent clown.
Mm-hmm. That's so good. All right.
Okay. My angry dad.
Mm-hmm.
Angry.
Mhm.
My furious dad.
Yes, cool. Mm-hmm.
Okay. My surprise mistake.
Is mistake surprised?
Surprising.
Yeah, my surprising mistake. Good.
Surprising. My shocking mistake.
Yeah, that's right. Fine.
Okay. A big staircase.
Mm-hmm.
Big, 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 huge staircase or enormous
You.
staircase.
Very good. Okay.
Okay, a happy lottery.
Happy
Мгм.
lottery.
Happy lottery не очень. Она счастливая лотерея, как будто она сама счастлива.
Likely.
Lucky, yeah, lottery.
Yeah.
Но нормально сказать thrilling, yes? Thrilling lottery and
Really?
fascinating lottery, yes? Вполне себе.
Okay.
Happy lottery, okay, yes, fine. Natalie, so happy lottery?
Thrilling lottery.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And
Fascinating.
yep,
Fascinating. Yeah, fascinating lottery.
okay, go on.
A hot holiday resort.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No
For
problem.
Natalie.
No problem. So
No
Natalie,
problem.
holiday resort.
Boiling.
Uh-huh.
Boiling
Huh?
holiday resort.
Yeah, Natalie. So now you can do double.
Yeah. Okay. Let it be bad spider.
Okay.
Bad spider, terrible spider,
Но он 100% будет disgusting.
disgusting spider, but it's not food.
Yes, it's not
I
food,
hope
but
so.
the feeling, you know, вот когда прям вот так вот хочется сказать, это точно disgusting.
Okay, and maybe terrified.
Terrifying spider, да?
Terrified
Или он
spider.
сам напугался?
То есть он будет напуганный.
Да. Если
А если
terrifying,
сказать, типа пугающий?
тогда terrifying.
Terrifying, I'm sorry.
Yes. То есть
Terrifying.
окончание здесь имеет значение. Если terrified, то ему страшно от нас.
Все меняется.
Если он terrifying, тогда он от нас.
Ага.
Yeah, right.
Окей.
Good.
And a small prize.
Small price, okay.
Small is tiny.
Uh-huh. Tiny price.
Oh.
Yes, and two more, Eden.
Maybe what is work? Happy work?
Happy work, okay.
Work?
Work.
Delighted work?
Yeah, okay. Delighting. Yes.
Delighting, of course, yeah. Delighting work. And big marathon.
Мгм.
A huge marathon or enormous marathon?
А если он утомляющий?
Oh,
Exhausted.
Это он сам
Exhausting.
утомился?
Exhausting.
Exhausting marathon, yes. Exhausting marathon or exhausting work maybe also, yeah. Okay. Well, good job, ladies. Good job. Lovely. So, yes, strong adjectives show a little bit more emotions, and that is nice to use them, right? It's always cool. All right, now let's move on. And yes, just a second. We'll be listening to some experience that the person will tell us about. I need just a couple of seconds to restart my page to the right one. Mhm. Yes. Okay. Right. Mhm. Okay, have a look. We are going to speak about personal experience in a couple of minutes. And first, we are going to listen to two friends talking, and we will try to answer 5 questions. Before we listen, ladies, please look at these 5 questions. Check them out. Okay. Do you understand all the questions?
I think yes.
Irina?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, good. Now, ladies, please listen and try to answer the questions. Before we listen, I'd like you to focus especially on question number 4. What would have happened if he hadn't been walking through the park? What crazy form is that?
Third condition.
It's short conditional, yes.
Third conditional. Is that condition about past, present, or future?
Past.
Past. Yes, it's about past. So what would happen is form would have plus verb 3. Yes, would have, which we don't pronounce have, and verb 3, which we say have. And then if part, which is if plus
if, had,
Had.
verbs, maybe.
yes, but here they use past perfect continuous, which is also possible. Yes, if you want to show process, or you just show past perfect. Yes, or just past perfect. Had, verb 3, or, ну, если очень хочется, had been, verb ing. Если очень хочется, но не обязательно. Yes. Right.
Phrase form.
Yes, but this form, this is the basic third conditional form, right? Okay, now, ladies, please listen and try to answer the questions. Let's go.
Unit 9. Recording 4.
So, what happened? How did you become a teacher?
Well, to be honest, I had never planned to teach. It just happened. I went travelling after university and I was in Greece. I was walking through a park and I heard some people speaking English. I was feeling a bit lonely, so I stopped and said hello. They were practicing their English. Well, we started chatting. Anyway, they didn't have anyone to speak English to, and I knew a little bit of Greek, but I wanted to learn more. So, we agreed to meet every day for a week and speak English for half an hour, and then Greek for half an hour. And actually, it worked really well. Anyway, I found that I was really enjoying the English half hour, and I was quite good at it. So, I stayed on, and I did some more study. And then I passed some teaching exams, and I ended up with a really good job that I enjoyed very much. And here I am.
Wow! So, if you hadn't been walking through that park, you would never have started your career.
Yes, and I'm quite a shy person, really, so if I hadn't been brave enough to speak to those people, I wouldn't have got my first job.
I wonder what you'd have done if you hadn't become a teacher.
So do I sometimes. What if I didn't hear them speak?
Okay. So, do you think you would like to listen again? Or is it all right?
I think I need.
Yes? Okay, no problem. Yes, because it's not so super easy. Let's listen to it one more time. Check the answers you already have. Yes, and check for a little bit more details. Let's go. Listen again, please.
Unit 9. Recording 4.
So, what happened? How did you become a teacher?
Well, to be honest, I had never planned to teach. It just happened. I went travelling after university and I was in Greece. I was walking through a park and I heard some people speaking English. I was feeling a bit lonely, so I stopped and said hello. They were practicing their English. Well, we started chatting. Anyway, they didn't have anyone to speak English to, and I knew a little bit of Greek, but I wanted to learn more. So, we agreed to meet every day for a week and speak English for half an hour, and then Greek for half an hour. And actually, it worked really well. Anyway, I found that I was really enjoying the English half hour, and I was quite good at it. So I stayed on, and I did some more study. And then I passed some teaching exams, and I ended up with a really good job that I enjoyed very much. And here I am.
Wow! So, if you hadn't been walking through that park, you would never have started your career.
Yes, and I'm quite a shy person, really, so if I hadn't been brave enough to speak to those people, I wouldn't have got my first job.
I wonder what you'd have done if you hadn't become a teacher.
So do I sometimes. What if I didn't hear them speaking?
Okay. So now it should be a lot better. Natalie, take the first one. What had James never expected to do?
He never expected to teach.
So it was a spontaneous thing to become a teacher, right? He had never expected to become a teacher or to teach. Good. Erin, what about next? Who did James speak to? What was the result?
In this interview, James speak with people in a park.
Yes.
When he listen, then people speaking in English,
Right.
and he says stop, and the next speaking in English with his people.
Right. What were the people doing? They were speaking half an hour English and half an
And
hour
Greek,
in Greek. Why did they do that?
because he is traveling in Greek.
In Greece, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, but the people in the park, they were practicing two languages, yes? They were practicing half an hour English and half an hour Greek. So it's a very common tandem practice, yeah? Right, good, good. And Natalie, how about the third?
So I think he's find his first job,
Okay, find in the past, Natalie, once again.
found.
Uh-huh.
He found his first job, and before that, he passed some teacher exams,
Mhm.
and then he found his first job.
Mhm.
And the result, he became a teacher.
Okay, yes, you are definitely right. But while having this practice with the people in the park, what did he find out? What did he understand?
I don't know.
Yes, he understood that he liked the English part a lot more. Yes, he
Yes.
decided
Okay.
to teach English. Yeah, right. Okay, Irina, bingo for you with third conditional. What would have happened if he hadn't been walking through the park?
If he hadn't been walking through the park,
Mhm.
he wouldn't
Mhm.
have worked teacher.
As a teacher, yeah, he wouldn't have become a teacher. Yes,
Become a teacher, yeah.
definitely right. Okay, Natalie, for you, number 5, if you look at it very carefully, yes, it is also what kind of form?
Okay, what would happen if he hadn't been brave? Okay, it looks like third condition, but in question.
Yes, exactly, exactly. So go ahead, try to answer. What would have happened if he hadn't been so brave?
Okay, if he hadn't been so brave, he wouldn't became
Papa,
he wouldn't have
become.
become a teacher.
That's right.
Yes.
Yes. If he hadn't been so brave, he wouldn't have started speaking to the people, right? And in the end, he wouldn't have become a teacher.
Yeah.
Wow, that's great.
Margarita, can you show us a last sentence
Yes.
in script, because I tried to catch it twice and it can't. Yes.
Which one do you mean? I
Uh,
wonder what you
two.
have
They-
done.
Mhm. She's-
And so do I. So do I, он имеет в виду, ну и мне тоже интересно
I don't know.
sometimes.
To speech, I don't know, before. Quite a shy person, so I had been brave enough to speak to those people I wouldn't have. Okay, okay. And I wonder what you have done if you hadn't become a teacher. Yeah, well, this sentence.
Okay. Again, this is third conditional. Yes, Natalie,
Yeah.
if you put it. What you'd have done if you hadn't become a teacher. То есть тут, ну, тоже, чем бы ты занимался, если бы ты не
Mhm,
был учителем тогда, да, что бы ты тогда делал, yeah?
mhm.
What
Okay.
was third condition? Right. Okay, ladies. Yes, third conditional is not so easy to catch when you listen, right? And it's also not super easy to produce, yeah, to pronounce when you speak. But that is why we are practicing it, yes? I will ask you to think of something that happened to you. Have a look. Think about something that happened to you. What might have happened if things had been different? For example, if you hadn't entered the university, if some colleagues hadn't invited you to a new place to work, and so on. I'd like you to think of this plan. What happened? Who was involved? Maybe some other people took part. What could have been different? Yes, for example, Erin, for you, I don't know, if I hadn't moved to Moscow, I wouldn't have started working in the clinic and so on. Yeah. And how it made you feel. Are there any strong adjectives you can use to describe your experience? Yes, yes, please.
Okay, Margaret, can I do this exercise in Telegram channel because I need go to my patient for consult. It's a woman with childbirth and she's waiting around 40 minutes.
Oh gosh, yes, definitely, Irin, no problem. I'll be waiting, yes, to reading this part from you. Yes. And
Yes.
right. So see you next time then.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Bye.
Okay, Natalie, and I'm going to give you a little time, okay, to take notes, especially think of good third conditional sentences. Think of strong adjectives as well, all right? And in 5 minutes, tell me about your experience.
Mm-hmm. Should I write only one sentence or some story?
It has to be a story, yeah? So this is a little plan for you, yeah?
Okay.
Be a little story.
Okay. Just
Let's
the
repeat more.
last sentence.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Finished.
Hey, all right, all right. Can I close it? You need a plan.
Yes, but I haven't used this yet. Just write my story.
Okay, no problem, no problem. So now I will ask you, try not to read the story exactly, but try to
Yes.
tell it to me, yes? And okay, go ahead if you're ready.
Okay, so it was many years ago.
Mhm.
I never planned to become a programmer.
Uh-huh.
So, but once my friend invited me on a party,
Mhm.
and I met two smart guys which worked as programmers. I was so excited about those profession, so I decided to learn programming.
That's
Lessons was so fascinating, and I was so delighted when I passed all tests.
Mhm.
I if I hadn't gone to this party, I wouldn't be came.
No, I wouldn't
From-
have become.
I
I
wouldn't have. I always omit have.
Yeah, so I wouldn't have become.
Wouldn't have become a programmer.
Mm-hmm. That is true. Okay, okay. Yes, and if the guys were not so motivating, yes,
Yeah.
you wouldn't have got excited about their work. Is that
Yes.
true?
Exactly.
Okay, okay. Yes, say it again, please. If I,
If I hadn't, I'm not sure about gone
gone,
to this party because it's only one way. Yeah.
that's all right.
I wouldn't have become a programmer.
Right, right. What did you do next? So you met these motivating guys. What did you do next?
Next.
Yes. So what happened next? Did you decide to go and study, or did you talk to them and wanted to know about their experience? What
Okay.
happened next?
Next, after the party, I asked these guys to give me some notes about my roadmap, how to learn programming. So first of all, how to choose. First of all, how to understand. Do I have programmer thinking, a logical thinking? Yes. So, and I passed some tests and tried to write a small program. So it's easy, it's super easy. And next, I
In the past.
chose.
Uh-huh.
I chose a language which I going to learn, and started practicing, I think.
Started practicing. Right.
Yes.
Lovely. Very good story. Very good story. So very often, yes, some life deciding events happen during the parties, yes, or informal meetings and stuff like that.
It's usually about networking. I noticed it many times. So my not first, third, I think, but most important job in my profession, I got, thankfully,
Thanks to, we can say
thanks to networking. So it was in LinkedIn. I've just make a request to invite in my network one person, and he asked me to interview in his company. So, and I've thanks to this invite, I got
thanks to this invitation.
Oh yes, thanks to its invitation, I got my most important job in my programming career.
Cool, Natalie. Sounds very nice. Okay, let's get back to your story, okay? And I would like to comment on a couple of things. So at the beginning, you said, I have never thought about, becoming
a programmer.
Yeah. I have never thought. That means you're still not thinking about it, but it was in the past before you became a programmer.
Maybe I used to.
No, you have to change present perfect to past perfect.
I had never planned.
Yes, and I had never thought. Yes.
I had, okay.
Because it happened before you became a programmer. Have a look. These people in the recording, he used the same. Have a look.
Well, to be honest, I had never planned to teach.
I had never planned to teach because it happened before he started doing it.
Yes.
And we use this thing, I had never thought about becoming a programmer. Okay. Then could you please get back to the sentence about guys? So I went to the party and met the guys. What happened? What was the description for the guys?
I think those guys. Which I thought. I said which worked as
yes, and which you use for things, but for people you use the word
whose. Okay,
who.
yes, of course.
Not whose, Natalie, but who.
Who, okay. Who worked as programmers.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, yes.
Who work, which for things, who for people. Okay.
Mhm.
That's right.
Yeah, okay.
So the rest was great. The rest was
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. That was interesting to know. Networking decides a lot, yes, and networking sometimes makes the life-changing decisions, right?
Of course, of course. So, and in that moment, I would brave. Yes, it was a
Yes,
brave
that was
decision
great.
to make a first step to other persons. Yeah.
That's right. Fantastic. Very nice. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Right, then, as for today, no one was ready with the homework really. So I will ask you to complete the workbook with the activities which were set previously. Okay, so
Okay.
I think I won't set anything much new. Please complete the previous tasks. Okay. Right, perfect. Then have a lovely Monday and see you next time.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Bye bye.